Hey everybody, this is Carl L1 Engines. Short little video here. It's basically going to be a video of a slideshow of pictures and what I go through after an engine goes to the dyno. You'd think that the engine would be done and I can send it to the customer. Not really, because well, you got to take the dyno stuff off and button it up. So this is engine number 110. It's a 383 and it's a rebuild. It's JP Lobianco's engine. So you take the carburetor manifold off, and in order to do that, to help me get a little leverage, I take the valve cover off and I leverage it off so I don't scratch anything with my pry bar. And there it is, fresh. The manifold is fresh off. Intake valley area looks good, so don't forget to put the oil pump drive shaft in. That has happened before. I'm not going to say that it's happened to me, but you know, it can happen. So that's a nice Tick Performance oil pump drive shaft with a brand new gear on it. That's the standard Felpro intake manifold gasket. And there is, after I cleaned it up, that intake, the very nice black powder coated intake. So I'm trying to put the valve covers on, and I didn't use them for the dyno because I couldn't get them to fit. It turns out that they were rubbing the rockers, and I had to take a die grinder to that area because I don't have a milling machine. That would have been more elegant, but that worked well enough. Make sure that all the valve covers are clean, all the metal is gone, and it's not in the engine. So now the valve covers fit fine. There's no interference with the rockers. I spent a lot of time cleaning things up, even those valve covers. You know, they're not cleaned up perfectly, but I do as well as I can. Look, that water pump, I pressure washed it and all the paint came off, but it was very rusty and grungy, and so I buffed it up and got a lot of rust off, and then I painted it a really nice flat black. Even the Mizier water pump was rusty, so I cleaned that up. Putting the rest of the stuff on for the customer, like his fuel injectors, they were sent out for a flow testing and a cleaning, and the fuel rails were cleaned up and injectors were clipped on. Those, I think, are 60-pound Lucas, and they flow 64 pounds per hour. Just interesting information there. So injectors are on, throttle body's cleaned up, and the torque head coils are on. I decided to give him a new SFI neutral flex plate from TCI. That's the last picture you're going to see there. This thing's almost ready to ship. I got to get a base tune put on in his torque head computer, then I can ship it out. Almost ready to go. So thanks for watching, and hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. That does help me out. I'm making some money on this now that I'm monetized, and you're going to have to put up with some advertisements. Sorry about that. I'm making something like 25 bucks a month. Awesome. Hey, so this is Carl L1 Engines. Take care.